TTK and what he can do on the hero. Delina too. I think that's a strong.
Damn. Aura banning. Oh, sorry. They banned TTK.
Honestly, a great draft there from the top. Looking at the saves, you're gonna give that back to Harvey with the Emma to match. You know, if Emma gets banned, you gotta get them both out.
Okay, no more Emma for either team. So
it's J-Fel. Appreciate that 3 months, my friend.
Have that available. We've seen Crimzo on the Emma himself here as the Jeff.
That's actually really good for 100 Thieves, though. If you have a good tank player and they have to ban that first, it saves you a lot of like things to like to save.
That's why you see the protect on the invisible woman.
Dayslow, is that you say your name? I appreciate the massive Prime sub and Mr. Meowing.
That's a good shout out here as you look towards the strategy.
Meowing Tons. Senior. Appreciate the massive Prime sub, my friend.
They probably got to go with
appreciate
Adam Avery really helped turn the tide of battle, not once but 2 different times on 2 maps that ultimately let them come away and sneak away with that win. The next band and last for 100 Thieves. You know, last time, again, they continued to go the route of strategists, just pushing them to the limit on what they can decide to go with, and they're doing that yet again.
Kind of been the mainstay theme that we see right here too, as the protect over the Mantis is that.
Yo, what's up, Cal?
The Ultra, that's all good, but we'll be able to protect that Mantis and having.
Can you break the hell out of more ghost squids? No.
Is going to be crucial,
cannot break them.
The way that Terra plays.
Oh, this got to be a ban on Venom or a ban
Unbreakable
on Human Torch. I mean, I would say. I would go with Venom here for them. They didn't go that route last time, though. Maybe they.
It's on my my tweeter, Cal. It's on my tweeter.
Just not to allow any, anything get too crazy.
With Terra though still having Torch and
you can have like up to 6 squids. If you go look at my Twitter, it's like my second post,
which is important to note.
Down.
But now looking at what you're able to get away with here, TTK gets to hover over that Doctor Strange, and looking at what Sentinels is going to roll out with. I'm also thinking, Terra, we've seen so many times the Bucky reset potential if we do end up seeing a Loki coming out from Sentinels.
Yeah, and Vinny, wasn't completely a difference maker on that last map, and I know what that man can do in the hands of Vanguard. And so what I think most likely is he's going to come back to form here. Always seems to.
No, they're unbreakable, which is pretty wild.
But looking at what they have now, altogether, the heroes they just played.
Why does it say subscribe to earn drops? I have no idea. That's the first time I've ever heard that. You don't have to subscribe to earn drops. I thought you just watch.
The Invisible Woman and playing that role to success. They had to try to lock that in and keep their team going. But yeah, this is going to be a close one, Vic. But 100 Thieves, they are so comfortable here in Asgard.
Yeah, I'm so happy you bring that up too, because there's a lot of open sight lines there through the lanes as well. So you get to allow Terra to shine up in the sky. You have a lot of area to just get out of line of sight of the opposing team here. And with the way that Sentinels just playing a little bit back, Crimzo being on that Captain America, it's all about stalling out on the point, which could get dicey if you're trying to fixate your prioritization on building up space.
Who needs the old, the old strategy of going the aggression for triple Vanguard, triple strategist? They are going to, in fact, roll the lineup, but they're going to back up because of that. Terra is going to hunt.
Oh, if you subscribe, you get Duolingo drops. Ah, okay. I do like how 100 Thieves is running 2-2-2 now. I think they are a much better team when they have Delena on DPS and Terra as well as DPS.
Just jumping around on the point to stall as long as possible, but that leaves out your strategist slightly vulnerable there, as Iramori had used up that BRB from Avery being on that rocket. 100 Thieves, though, have put down a good amount of that damage to try to clear out that next corner, but even better for Sentinels to reposition, backing away to recontest.
Crimson doing a good job. Yeah, keep it. I mean, he did get eliminated there, but he kept that point exactly where it was, allowing everyone to get back to point here. They don't want to stagger too much now. Techie doing a good job. I haven't seen a lot of Techie on Venom, so cool to see that put together.
Yeah, sorry YouTube. I had to refresh my stream. I had to restart it because it's been 12 hours. The VOD doesn't save if it's over 12 hours.
Set the portal for the last fight to not make this an absolute, as you would put it, mollywop on point 1.
One of my favorite words, but even bigger to see the readjustments, a counter from Vinny going over to the thing the moment he sees the Captain America and Techie being on that Venom. And as the recontest comes out, 100 Thieves have so much in the bank as Renko with the Jeff ultimate gets a take in thing. They try to isolate Renko. They try to take him out even with the Phoenix ultimate, but you can't catch.
Wait, he sacrificed himself to get the 1 kill?
barely survives that great job. He did have to ultimately sacrifice himself, but that's what the luxury is of having 3 strategists. Terra, though, absolute out caliente, getting 1, 2 with the follow-up of Delina, making 3 with the quick spark ignite into 2nd point.
Okay, I see you, Cozy.
Stream diving on YouTube. It didn't die. I just said I was going to restart it.
But with the double fires that we're seeing between Delena and Terra, they're putting the word ignite into ignite thus far, making that comeback here as Sentinel's also coming out with some adjustments.
YouTube VODs can only save 12 hours for some reason, so I had to restart my stream so the VOD stays.
Ready to set up this team for success. Supernova, damage up, boosted up. Again, as you said, it's getting hot in here. Torch is going to take off his clothes, shirts off, game on. Nectar going, shooting. Good mag bubble, keeping them alive, but not enough as they're going to be protected there by Millennia and the Great Mantis time to ult.
Oh man, now backing away here too. TDK does have the Eye of Agamotto that could go big here with the way that 100 Thieves are also playing split up at the same time. Sentinels now.
Damn, they need to kill that guy, bro. That guy's like a little bug.
Vinny brings everyone together though. The follow-up too as Delena finds
Damn, there we go. There we go, 100 Thieves. Now you're looking like a team. Yeah, they need to stay 2-2-2, bro. I don't think 100 Thieves is a 2-1-3 type of team.
Sentinels contest this point. We know 100 Thieves is going to do so on their side. They don't have a portal to do it. Group wall is going to come up. No, they can't. It's going to be 0.3 unless someone can get to this point. It's Techie trying to get there as Cap. 3.37 does make it in. Huge stall there. They need that as Avery's going to activate ahead of time, but the Delina deletes Techie. Techie coming back into the fight. Ashanti's power's out, but it's going to be instead Terra showing off as Avery brings it back.
That's why they wanted to protect Adam Warlock here. They brought everyone back, but a beautiful ultimate save.
Nice. Good shit, Terra. Good shit, Delena. Good shit, TTK. Good shit, Benny. Good shit, Harvey. Good shit, Millennia. Good shit, chat.
I mean, it's a telepathic.
Good shit, Nimsy. Appreciate the master 6 months. 16 months.
Now it was Ultron last match. This Jean Grey.
Good shit, YouTube.
To his pure aim god playstyle that we know him from, right? Was a Hella player. Now Jean, it's gonna go back to Hella next season, but right now it's all Phoenix.
Enjoy it while you can. I'll enjoy watching the fall down though, but we get to see 100 Thieves capitalize off of it for now. Supernova ready to go, but dealing so much of that damage off the fire on the floor alone. As Aramori also has that invisible boundary, you may want to hold it for the Supernova.
Good shit, Jay.
Supernova out, damage boost up, just so much consistent pressure here, but great job there getting the invisible boundary up. Nectar needs to land this perfectly now as Avery getting ever so close once again to the resurrection. 3 minutes left. If they allow Thieves to get this point cap with even 2, victory is going to be near impossible. Terra continuing to do what he does best. Avery out of this thing. Nectar, no connection. This is looking doomed for Sentinels.
Agamotto only lands on Nectar, and the follow-up comes out right after landing it here. Tries to send out that Meteor M, but at the moment, 100 Thieves, despite seeing all these ultimates sent down with Renko getting the God of Mischief, putting down the invisible boundary, they're still finding these trades here. They're still finding more of the numbers in favor for 100 Thieves.
Airmore at least getting some good pick there on Terra. Crimson going down, does get the ult out, it looked like, but there's no follow-up with it. Not even sure that ult went for the cam that we did get there. Avery does born again, 1.67 though. They've got to stay on point. Everyone coming back to it. Resets happening. Delina folding up, going up, getting that high ground advantage and finding the resurrection. Marvel Zombie shut down. He found the way as Terra gets Crimson out, but the invisible boundary's up to keep the sustain.
At least they don't have to deal with the Queen of Death herself here in this equation. TTK.
No, that's a big fucking eye, bro.
Gets out two with the Eye of Agamotto, and the follow-up between Terra coming back is the chef's kiss to just completely
chat, they looking good, bro. They're looking good.
And 100 Thieves just, again, this is their
They're looking good.
Like, I love what Nectar's trying to do from the backline picks. But
they're looking good.
Point right, and then great rotation there and awareness from Delina and Terra to find him.
I mean, they just gave us Genji in Daredevil form. He looks sick, by the way. I ain't complaining. I don't think he's like Genji. It's not like he has dash or
This is what happens when you allow 100 Thieves to have Mantis.
It's a little different. I actually, okay, to be honest with you, I gotta be completely honest. I think Daredevil, I don't think he has that insane burst damage that we saw in like the trailer, but I do love how they took a blind character and put him into this game, and it's a very unique way that I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like it. The way that how everything's outlined, you could like see like it's just everything's so cool about it. I don't know if he's going to be hard meta. I think when the character gets released, people are going to pick that character, and if you have that character on your team, you're probably going to lose.
Nectar and Avery will just
But,
try
yeah.
to find their own individual picks. Mori saving that invisible boundary just to counteract that of the Supernova sometimes, but could work out way better in favor for 100 Thieves just to force out an important ultimate to survive.
Again, I've said it before. I love when 100 Thieves gets pissed off because they just play so locked in when angry. You almost want that effort out of them each and every matchup, but they've got it now. And yeah, here we go. The triple Vanguard up and ready. Terra on the Strange. He does rotate when needed, even though he's scary on the Duelist. I mean, you know, I don't think it gets much worse than the hold that Sentinels had on a triple Vanguard up front, so they can look to get a lot done early. And on the other side, Avery damage boosting, but we're going to have Nectar really put on a show.
Daredevil's a better Iron Fist? I don't think so. Not after what Iron Fist just got.
So much of that damage, though, thanks to that Groot Vinny putting in the work with these Groot walls and the follow-up, too, just to have it help. Sentinels now having to back away just for right now, but Crimson trying to replicate that being on the Groot.
Absolutely here now as they continue to throw down the walls. Vinny just plays this hero to such perfection. Crimson does have the imprisonment, though, to match. Quick ult there, and look to see if they go aggressive with it. It's going to be Rocket out. It's going to be TTK with the magic stun. And look at what the value, but great ult there from Mori. But, I mean, in the spawn, the disrespect.
The fact that Terra just jumped right over their heads and uses the Eye of Agamotto to find 3 right afterwards, but then the Risa Spain in their face as Sentinels are looking to contest here with the Eternal Bond. Techie moves all the way up, finds Terra in this too. The invisible boundary now from the other side as they try to isolate the Eternal Bond from the other side of Renko.
Wait, Chad, that wasn't TTK doing the eye, though. TTK's on Mag.
Just enough of that damage to control some of that space.
Yeah, and even though Terra was the first to go as Doctor Strange, you're going to have to measure, right? Do I walk back or not? He's going to go with the flight option and play Angela.
No.
Nectar doing exactly what's asked of him. And
damn, Nectar going off.
Obviously have TTK swap into that position here, most likely. Terra finally back, just get eliminated there. Nectar continuing this trail.
Damn.
Still has the ult, Vicky, but it's going to have to use it right here.
And to go on the speed run taxi real quick just to get right back together with the rest of his team. But they'll be able to recontest here with the Doctor Strange portal as they try to get set up. And look at the counter portal that we're currently seeing.
It was a little late. I think it's a little late there.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Yeah, that was not. I liked it. I liked the thought there, but it happened as the team made it through already now. And keep in mind that could come back to haunt them if they don't have a way to get back quickly, although close to spawn. Terra.
If 100 Thieves wins this is going to be really good for them because Sentinels doesn't have the portal back.
No, he's forced to rotate back. The nice push off there from Mori. The response from Crimzo with the ult himself.
Oh, but another Waters to meet him, though, at the same time, just to try to block him off. Great survivability coming out from the line of Sentinels of Mori having that invisible boundary. Now the Supernova comes out from Terra, and the recontest with the Rocket. BRB allows Vinny to come right back around. Terra now finding Crimzo, and Avery falls incredibly low. But
yo, King, appreciate the 100 bits, my friend.
Trying to keep themselves in, but it's slightly too late as Avery gets
Oh, what a play by TTK to solo ult the fucking the support ult, the cloak and dagger. He perfectly timed it so they couldn't fade it as well. Damn, that's the TTK that I know. That's the TTK that I carry in rank chat. Now it's about time he showed up.
Isolation though, because it was Renko who was in the middle of trying to utilize that Eternal Bond at the very end there too. So now they don't have the Eternal Bond. They're gonna have to rely on that invisible boundary instead from Mori. And now Nectar and Techie could follow up. Avery forcing out an ultimate here from Millennial would go crazy to allow Nectar to open things up for the rest of this team. Now that it's used up, they won't really have anything to protect themselves, and only finding Delena in the Eye of Agamotto. Vinny
nice hold by Vinny. Nice hold by Vinny.
Trying to get a follow-up, and now with Nectar and Renko
uh-oh. They don't have portal, chat. Remember, Sentinels doesn't have portal to touch.
Getting that pullback.
I don't know if I loved having the Agamotto into the
Wait. Terra. Drop the ego, bro. Drop the ego, Terra.
Come out here. Oh, nice little Nectar ball to take him down early. Okay, we saw a little
Terra
come back to haunt him here. Now TTK's got to back out. Terra's going to look for a quick elimination, but Nectar right on it now. Nectar also has that
bro, drop the ego. This is do or die.
As now we have Sentinels forced to put the invisible boundary up early.
Sibling on sibling violence right there with a pullback, and the bottom shut him down to ground him. The Eye of Agamotto's only find Nectar here, but that could have been huge because Nectar had tried to pull the trigger on that Bucky ultimate overtime, taking away with Terra having Supernova now.
He glides through the air, TTK, so perfectly. It's insane. TTK.
No, they don't have a portal. They tried a portal. They didn't have portal, bro. Bro, Terra fucking threw that, and they still bro.
Always does it, but this is the TTK playground, and he loves this map.
Nah, bro.
And you could see it on display.
Dude, he's got an ability I don't get as strange. I mean, the way he's able to glide with that.
No, are the casters glazing, little bro? TTK? Nah, bro. Stop it. He doesn't deserve it. Stop it. Not until he wins this. Don't say anything good about TTK, chat. He did not do anything good. Oh my god, he went 37-2. He didn't do anything good until he wins the series. I don't care about a map. He has to. He has to win.
Yes, it's crazy. Can you imagine though if the counter portal play could have come out just a little faster, and what that could have done in just stalling them out to allow them to get so close to that first checkpoint as well? As you could see the stats there too, Terra going crazy.
Yeah, and not to mention Delina.
Why do you let TTK take your position at 100 Thieves? Gotta let the younger generation take over, man.
And just when he's able to just play his aim god, he does it like no one
I am
else.
depressed. I hope we qualify to Atlanta or GG career. What do you mean GG career, bro? You can't have one loss hold you guys down even if you don't make it. But
yes, Terra could play anything, and maybe they realize that. But
can he live with you instead? I'm busy that day. Also, yeah, Fate, bro. I'm sorry. I saw that game, man. I'm sorry. Fate, what happened, though? I need to know what happened on your team. I thought that was going to be one of the closest series we're ever going to see, and what happened?
It's so that way you get the Omega Hurricane really fast when you're on the storm to force out these ultimates. But then we kind of had the ring around the rosy with 100 Thieves still having Delena on the rocket, getting that BRB, and Terra being able to come right back into the fight, being on that torch and having that mobility.
And constantly farming ore, as the kids say. Yeah, I mean, listen, and Vinny, as I pointed out before, he just, first of all, 100 Thieves just plays that map so well. I mean, start to finish. But you can just tell the Groot and the impact that he had there was able to, find that difference.
Jay, you motivated me to start working out, so I signed up for Pilates. Hey, that's fucking amazing.
And then slowly
hey, Pilates is amazing. Get it. It's all or nothing tomorrow. We cannot get out drafted again, surely. Oh, you guys think that's what the problem was? You're getting out drafted.
This is exactly what we signed up for.
Tomorrow.
There too, alongside like Delana, who had 13. You talk about playing ring around the rosy and getting these follow-ups too.
Tomorrow, who do you guys play?
Right back at home on this map. Although it's off the table for right now, and we've seen how Sentinels has been able to recontest. It's just there.
Nemesis?
I feel like that is the 100 Thieves game.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's always like this
between
these two teams.
No, phase one. They don't play phase.
The players, the roster, so fun to see him line up.
Who did phase beat?
The Sentinels, they can look at the maps, what they favor, what they like, and certainly there's going to be a matchup.
Oh, you guys do play phase tomorrow? Wait, phase one, didn't they?
The bands, we're going to hop into match number 3 shortly. Of course, you guys don't want to go anywhere. We got a heater right up on deck after this quick break.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I didn't know phase was in lower. Okay. Phase, every match has just been insufferable. Maybe we have to finally figure it out. We play phase tomorrow, and then we have to play the winner of Chopped versus Insomnia for land. Yo, Fate, lock it in, bro. Lock it in. Also, even if you guys don't win, I'm just thinking of the worst possibility here. Even if you guys don't win, why don't you guys still stick with each other? I mean, look at Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro, obviously didn't make it to the first land in China, but like, they still stuck around. They still, what do you call it? Still together, still popping off. Navi will probably drop us if we don't qualify. Nah, man. I don't think so. Even let's just say hypothetically they do drop you guys. You guys are such a great team. Come back next, I don't know what the next tournament is, and as a team and fucking get another org. Jay is making a team. He got you. Oh, yo, chat. Okay, first of all, I don't know who you guys think I am, but if I buy a team, I can pay you guys probably like $100 a month. That's all I can afford. Split 6 ways. I don't know. You guys are getting like what? $20 bucks? Less than 20 bucks? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know who you think I am, Toki, but that is... I wish. Bald 3 Esports. Wait, that's a great team name. I like that. Yo, Ramtasy! I appreciate the massive tier 2 for 5 months. Absolutely insane. I appreciate it. In this economy, I'll accept any pennies. You know what? You guys heard it first. I am going to start my own organization, Bald 3 Esports, and I'm going to pay you not pennies, but I will spit in your mouth for free. Once every month. You pick any day of the month you want. Why is NA only 3 games? NA is not in the playoffs yet. Next week is the playoffs for NA. EMEA is in playoffs already.
Protect your bald king!
14 months. Spit on my face.
What? Yo, Vibrator. What? Appreciate the massive 14 months.
Hello and welcome back, guys. 1-1 against these 2 iconic orgs. And listen, we've talked about picking bans. We talked about Terra, the terrifying. Vicky, if they ban Torch, this man will find someone else to play. All I know is in season 4.5, I can't wait to see him play Daredevil. I'm sure that'll be in his roster.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
And Parali, appreciate the massive gifted
right,
sub.
At this point, so yeah, you can try to focus on that. I'm thinking the priority is
appreciate it. You're too kind. You're too kind.
If you saw what they did on their attack, there's a reason why there was just way too much damage output to deal with.
Yeah, but then it starts to stack, right? You have Emma, okay? Well, Adam Warlock, Mantis, Torch now. There's just only so many you can ban against a team like this. And listen, I'm even seeing people say maybe Terra went up to spawn and type a little message to him. Hey, listen, the rival, it runs deep between these 2 teams and orgs.
Wait, is there actually a rivalry between Sentinels and 100 Thieves? Why?
It's 100 Thieves, 1-1, Vic, as we head to Wakanda. And fun fact, 100 Thieves, Vicky, is 0-2 on this map.
Ooh,
wait.
Okay, doing some homework.
Wait.
Whereas Sentinels, they've had a lot more success on
what
this map.
team did they just say is 0-2 on this map?
Convergence as well. I'm just gonna say something right now though here, Cozy. How crazy would it be if Sentinels ban out the Doctor Strange against CDK on a map like this?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, there's the Mantis ban. They're not going to make that mistake again. Can you take off that damage boost? You can definitely at least tame the
I'm
flames
pretty sure
attack.
they just said.
That's a good shout.
I'm pretty sure they just said 100 Thieves as 0-2 on this map. Uh-oh, chat.
Maybe give them the Emma. It's a risky play, but we'll see if it comes into light here as the next ban unfolds.
See the protect on the Jeff again. Once again, Sentinels leaning into the Jeff to really help them out here as the Ultron protect comes out. Also, as we've been seeing Delena pop off here, but denying that Ultron away from Sentinels too.
Absolutely. Oh no, Sentinels is saving the fucking Jeff too.
It's gonna go back to Adam again. You have to have your certain bans locked in. Emma was at this spot last time. I think they're going to allow the Torch in. I think it was the Mantis that was the problem. I think you highlighted that. I would expect this to be Emma, if not one of the Vanguards, possibly the Strange.
Hey, what's up, H5? Appreciate it.
But denying the Adam Warlock again, too, from 100 Thieves, where 100 Thieves didn't have the opportunity to play it last time, too.
Hope you're having a great day.
Also had banned out that Ultron from Sentinels earlier on, as they're replicating it again, as it's the no Jeff, no Luna here from both sides.
Yeah, the Jeff ban, Millennia has been going crazy, especially on this map, too. Jeff can get so much value and kind of sneak out some wins there. Luna being saved on the side of 100 Thieves. Last ban for Sentinels is a big one. This is one that we've talked about time and time again, where they select to go with. They're going to shut down what Harvey's been doing. And now, I mean, look at what's available. They've got Luna and Ultron. They're going to have to stick with that.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Invisible Woman, literally all strategists just banned out here outright. Good call from Sentinels to just try to put that pressure onto 100 Thieves, but at least with the Ultron coming out, they can still allow the follow-ups and the damage output, as well as the spacing that the Extermination provides. And then the protect on the Star-Lord is interesting here from Sentinels, because last game, they protected the Adam Warlock, they protected the Jeff, but the Star-Lord protect is something that we're starting to see a lot more often. I even feel like the game before that, they didn't even go for this too.
No, I love this because obviously with the Ultron protect, and the Human Torch not banned, that's what they're going to roll out.
Ooh, the Venom ban.
So instead, they're going to...
A good ban. It's a good ban.
As of late has been Star-Lord. It's going to be on, obviously, Nectar. A lot of, pressure here to make sure and ensure that he can take care of the skies for his team. We saw Stinkers.
W Encrypted. Appreciate the massive prime sub, my friend. Welcome.
Right? Nectar showcasing
Fate, I believe in you guys, man.
Showcasing what he can do, and that's going to be a big win con for the team.
And that's big, too, because in that first map, I believe it was 100 Thieves that banned the Star-Lord as one of their specific bans against Sentinels. Now, even though Sentinels didn't run it that second game, they have a lot more space going into Hollow.
Why don't teams run Sue, Luna, Dagger for triple support, or will they eat too many of the ult charge? You can ask Fate. Fate is literally a pro support player in my chat. I'm pretty sure any of those characters, I don't think they can run all 3 of those because either Luna's banned. Hello? Luna's banned. One of them is always going to be banned, I think. Bensky, appreciate massive 23 months.
Didn't go well for the last time for them, but they believe as we head away from Warrior Falls and onto a map that just showcases so much because this first point.
Yeah, there you go. I think you need one of those like off supports, like those
portal high ground approach. A lot of ways to kind of
Ultron,
jump on this first opportunity.
The Jeff.
Oh, Vinny's out of
Adam Warlock
too. So Vinny gets to go right back. Talk about damage output and dive potential for follow-ups here, depending on how the communication flows for 100 Thieves. But starting out of the gates already with Terra still sticking to this torch.
See, 100 Thieves is running the triple support. I think they do so much. I think they do so much better when they're not running triple support.
So it's going to be the Strange up top. As always, Nectar now, this is the job. This is his assignment. They know what he needs to do as you're going to have the Jeff from afar and Rico be able to heal him up and help him out now, trying to go for that first elimination, but Terra the Terrifying continues to rain it down.
Oh, Terra. Yo, Fate, in your professional opinion, who wins this? It's tied 1-1. 100 Thieves versus Sentinels. Who do you think wins?
But even better with the numbers, Terra is terrifying when he's in the skies as they clean up Sentinels, and it's going to be another reset.
I don't know, man. He was playing Human Torch on the first map and still lost, even though he had a drone and a snowflake on him.
For that top portal play, but they're going to be able to reset, reload, go down Main Street, as you can just see where the cursor is locked in on.
It's hard to try to split up a team that's already playing so grouped together in one of the initial chokes that they were expecting here as well, so not splitting their attention while Vinny swings back around to try to help out the strategist.
Oh shit, bye Vinny.
As Techie being on the Emma and having Emma available to Tech, we've seen it with the follows from Avery to get that finishing blow. Nectar, though, is still having them in their sights and still harassing this backline. This allows Delena to allow the extermination to help them out, build up space, but also needs help himself.
Oh, good job, 100 Thieves.
I mean, this guy continues to do what needs to be done.
I'm actually conflicted right now. I don't know who to cheer for. I like Sentinels and I like 100 Thieves. I have friends on both teams. I don't know who to cheer for, chat.
Honestly, Terra just gives me Gordon Ramsay vibes. Just the way his passion is for the game, but he is cooking, so you can let him out in the kitchen. And Sentinels will at least be rolling out with 3 ultimates, but then looking at 100 Thieves, they're about to have everybody online, minus Delena, who had used that extermination for that last fight.
I mean, yeah, it's the Olymp feed is more like a cookbook with this guy. You got Nectar now going legendary in the skies, but look at that perfect slam down right into protection of Millennia there. Supernova out.
Oh no, poor Nectar. Oh, the meatball on Millennia.
But now it's Terra getting Avery bringing back Nectar, and 100 Thieves is forced to retreat a tad.
Just for a little bit to give him some of that space after losing on Millennia, but Harvey's here with the Eternal Bond. This sets them up to recontest. Vinny, though, coming in with the Feast of the Abyss, trying to get a follow-up here with Aramori having that invisible boundary. Looking behind, this for Sentinels to respect that space, even with the Eternal Bond right in front of their eyes.
I mean, really just doing what they do best. They have to really push in and make.
To be honest with you, if you told me that Sentinels has not won a single game on this map, I would tell you I don't believe you after watching this game. They look like a really good, strong team right now.
Like a different story right now. They've got to come together in this last 60 seconds if they want to make a dent into this progress.
Sentinels is smart to take them to this map too, considering how they win 0-2.
2 close series that they were expecting to just mollywop here, and you know, now looking at the way that they have found their strength, they want to be able to boost the win condition up for
100 Thieves.
They've been struggling on, and now
100 Thieves hasn't won a single map on this. Did I not say that? Did I fuck it up? 100 Sentinels was very smart to take 100 Thieves to this map because 100 Thieves is 0-2. Sorry, my bad. Listen, that's what happens when you stream for a very long time. Ooh, thank you. Oh, you can keep that here. I'll use that.
Over and pushing this team back. I mean, there is no answer right now, Vicky.
You're
It's
too
just crazy
kind.
because
Thank
you're cycling
you.
through 2 of the flying ultimates. You have Delena following up with the Silent Seduction, and then you have Terra as well with the Supernova. Got last chance scenario here. Less than 15 seconds for Sentinels to recontest here, and they don't have a portal.
Last spark in the tank, but the only fire right now remains with Terra. He's got the Supernova that can certainly pressure them out of this one hole they have to push through. Rinko needs to get the Jeff swallow of his life. If the baby shark's gonna pull it off, Crimso going up.
Oh no!
Can he get the slam, Vic?
As Millennial, though, dodging and weaving, we really got them movement out here. Well, Nectar also has that ultimate, but here comes a piece of the abyss from Vinny. Needs some help with the follow-up here, too, as Harvey's got the Eternal Bond to keep him alive. This is going to be an elongated fight with Millennial, also about to have that fate of both worlds, and that's going to be needed here with Nectar looking to find Delena, the threat in the sky.
Avery trying to be able to stay alive through it, gets the res off, and Nectar stays alive through it, gets eliminated there, but bring right back to life now as 100 Thieves is forced to push back. The point is ticking.
Millennia still has ult, though. TTK has ult.
If they want to win in advance, it starts here or ends today. TTK now.
Oh, they're gonna have to kill that Jeff. They're gonna have to kill that Jeff.
Oh,
Renko thought he was gonna get the Luna, but missed. I think that's game.
The diamond forward to avoid getting swallowed up by the Jeff ultimate. Here comes Millennia with those rotation of the strategist ultimates, and now you have the Supernova invisible boundary to meet that together. But the damage output
Oh
is too much.
my!
The
You know
Sentinels
they're
cannot stay
screaming,
alive.
chat. You
Therefore,
know
cannot
they're
hold up
screaming.
with the
Let's
invisible
fucking
boundary.
go
And
after
it's a
that
full
full hole,
pushback
bro.
As 100 Thieves once
Oh
again
my
to their
god.
homeland.
I mean, my gosh, an entire bonfire happening before our eyes. One disconnect is how game 1 ended, and it's gonna be 100 Thieves from there on out. It's speechless. I mean, Sentinels, they picked the map. They played the risk, allowing Human Torch to go through to them, right? But we saw when Dreamland went against Envy, what did they do? You can't give Speeder a Human Torch, right?
I mean,
got
they
to
still
give the same respect to Terra.
Sentinels can still win.
Clearly, they
100
thought they
Thieves
could win
needs to
it
get
without
like 80%.
Honestly, it goes back to your point where I feel like they understand that the flexibility is there, but when you also allow someone to play the same hero too for like the last, it's been like 3 games already at this point with the way that he's been playing the Torch, he also has not only
Terra
the
is 23-0.
Look at this, 23-0,
TTK is 19-0.
TTK.
Holy shit.
Only 1 death for the rest of the members of 100 Thieves. He's comfortable here, obviously, on the Torch, and he's able to play it the entire way through. He's gonna just feast off of it.
Yeah, it's too much pressure to put on Nectar too. I mean, as the Star Lord at first and try to be like the total answer to that, Delena and Terra, as you just said, being able to. I mean, we saw what they did there time and time again, not only on this map, but what they've done season over season. So it was a tough call and a tough answer. We're not saying it's over yet because we saw what they did on Dom. They were able to hold strong. But if I saw them hold
Millennia
this
is
point,
actually a DPS player, I think.
Here in Ignite and in Rivals
He
Esports,
filled
but that would be,
support for them for the finals.
blew me away.
And then I guess
Shut down the
they
portal player
just
approach here
kept
too,
them.
So everything on the table as Sentinels roll out with the Hulk and Namor composition as Vinny trying to get into position with the portal play themselves.
All right, here comes Vinny jumping on the high ground. He loved the approach, going to allow Terra to find his ground as Avery's now job is to call fire against fire now. Who's going to come out on
Oh my
top?
god, they traded.
They
traded.
hit each other in midair.
Call it cinematic, Marvel cinematic here as they were focused on one another. They knew the priority. Vinny TTK getting hit with a slide stun here though. Nectar going unchecked for now, harassing these backlines as the Squid. It's a nail in the coffin now while Delena's trying to look at Nectar being on the Namor.
I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, TTK though in the lane.
I think that might be game. That might be game, chat.
Another one. This could be it. Vinny is there. Aramori has to get this
TTK,
team back.
okay.
Tick, tick, tick. Down goes Sentinels. If they can't touch, they won't touch. It's 100 Thieves continuing to dominate this team on the big stage.
Can we talk about TTK having the Emma, by the way?
You can now talk about TTK. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, chat. I'll allow it.
Back Sentinels and
I'll allow
take
it.
the series despite a rather tragic ending to that first game, but the comeback and keeping their mentals in check allow them to get the dub. And TTK, maybe instead of top tier kid, a time to KO because he was out there.
Yeah, 100 Thieves, they've seen it, right? Okay, maybe we had the easier path. No,
okay.
Listen, they show up every time you get 22-0 TTK. You kidding me, man?
Yo, good shit, TTK's dead. Okay.
I mean, it's just absolute insanity coming from 100 Thieves on that. And again, not the map.
Sentinels had 60% of the money.
With, but
that is crazy.
update that score. They're no longer 0-2 on Convergence. Now you can make it 1 and 2, but they won when it mattered the most. Not only for
TTK's dead as well with the massive 5 gifted to celebrate. Absolutely insane. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, first of all, a great job picking the predictions.
I want to see, yeah, that would be a really good game, Boy Moist.
My gosh, way to show up. I never doubt Terra, right? I mean, seriously, just what they can do. But it's a whole
Wait, chat, so if Sentinels lost, who plays against Sentinels?
From top
Is it Dark Zero?
It looks more locked in, typically. You know, I would say talent-wise, 100 Thieves just so incredibly talented, but when it comes to, strategy...
No, and that can't be true, right?
Sentinels, but it was all 100 Thieves from there on out after point.
Oh my god. If Dark Zero wins against Nemesis... Is it against... I have to go... Let me see.
And that's really important, right? When you feel like you are in a team that is boomed mentally, you could see the dominoes just fall apart. But in this case, 100 Thieves being the professionals that they are...
No, if Dark Zero beats Nemesis...
Some of the micro plays too, right?
They get to see 100 Sentinels in the lower bracket fight. Oh my god. That would be the best possible scenario.
At the very end, there also was pretty clutch as we take a look at our MVP, Terra, the Terrifying.
Wait, they already won? Wait.
Only going down one.
Oh, is that the game I missed today?
It keeps production's job easy, right?
Oh shit! That means it's Sentinels against... Oh my god. Sentinels against the 2 people that were on their team. Oh shit, chat. That's gonna be good.
26-0, I would say that's pretty good.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I didn't see it. My bad, my bad. That's the one game I missed this whole week. My bad, chat.
Again. Now
My
going
bad.
back months together, and it's showcasing that if you stick together with the roster that you had, one of the few teams to do it, Envy kind of there too, it's going to show up. In fact, we saw both teams that stuck with their stage 1 continue on that success.
There you go. It's the consistency. And again, it's not having to also rework mentally the foundation of the team and what you need to work on together. You already have that synergy there too. And so you've put that trust and you already know how you play with the other teammates. And it really comes out into fruition. And also having to rework around what you have to change.
No, it's not next week. It's tomorrow, isn't it?
I feel like it's been a losing record for your rest of your team.
Absolutely. I think Millennia has done all the interviews for them. I mean, I'm telling you, even at LAN, I got to track these guys down. They're not crazy about being in front of the cam. I hope that, maybe we'll get a different look out if it's not. And if it is Millennia, then cool. We'll ask them about, what happened there at the beginning and how that team bounced back. But either way, 100 Thieves will be advancing forward. And now Sentinel's going to have, handle their job. If we take a look at the bracket here and how this is going to shake things out as we move forward into what will be our last match after this interview. There you go. We have Dark Zero against Sentinels. Guys, it has happened. We are here. We've got Amazing Karova going against their own team.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do, chat. I twerked for Sentinels last stage, and they won. And now I'm twerking for Dark Zero, and they're winning. And now they're meeting each other. What happens if I twerk? Who wins?
I mean,
Who wins?
What you wanted to see at this level and stage. So fun that they meet each other to at least get the better seed, right? I mean, if this was for the elimination, that would have been even more wild. But cool to see, when roster mania happens. This is the result. And guys, we get the back-to-back, the MVP. Like I said, the TED Talk of how to cook a lobby featuring Terra. We bring in Terra. What's up, buddy? Good to see you again, man.
Hello. I'm chilling.
Well, chill as always. Chill as always, whether it's in person, man, or back online here. I mean, obviously, I got to open up, and I gave you a torch. I saw you go in there in the spawn. I mean, just fun to watch you play, bud. But when you have something happen there on the domination,
yo, victory lap.
It looks like it disconnect, whatever it was. I mean, how does this team? I know you guys are so calm, cool, and collected.
I appreciate the massive 6 months.
Something like that happening to then just, cleaning shop from there on forward.
I mean, it's just, you can't let things get to your head or anything. You gotta just keep going forward. You have a job to finish and all that. So whatever happens. You leave it in the past and you move on forward.
Oh, yep.
It's a good mentality to have, and I hope a lot of viewers at home take that into consideration within their own ranked ladder grinds here. But man, you obviously from the torch has just been crazy, but we know that you're incredibly flexible. I just have to ask, I mean, even if they wanted to specifically ban the torch for game number 3, were you concerned at all?
No, I don't think any of us were concerned after the second map. I mean,
damn.
I think the first map we just made mistakes. We shouldn't have even lost. It should have just been a 1-3. I mean, a 1-2 game. We had a DC, but I mean, I've been used to just a bunch of people banning out all my DPS, so I'm not concerned about whatever DPS they ban out because I know I'll just perform.
Damn, the
They
confidence.
got to show the respect. And
Yo,
we saw
Spy,
them not ban
appreciate
the
the
torch
massive,
on the last
gift this
in.
up, my
You know,
friend.
thought maybe the Mantis ban was going to solve it. No, man. I mean, obviously, you know, by now, like, I react so much, man, to different duelists playing this game. But when I watch you, it's like, I can only yell so much because, like, A, you're going to kill my voice, and B, I know what to expect with you as a player, buddy. So excited to see you guys continue to earn the top seed, to go into stage. Can you tell me, I've asked this with Millennia, but what is difference from the team that, you know, finished there at Ignite in China to now, even though it's mainly the same roster?
I think it's more the fact that the meta's changed completely. That now it's just triple support meta, and two of the supports mostly played are just kind of like DPS heroes. So it works better to throw in like just kind of like a DPS player and all that into one of those roles. That's why I feel like we're the most dominant, except for Navi on Adam Ultron, because we have 2 DPS players. So
okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do, and so much you can ban against y'all's team. That's what makes you great.
All right, last question for me. I'm very curious. Now that you guys have sent Sentinels down to that lower bracket, who do you think is going to win between Dark Zero and New Sentinels 2?
Damn.
I think it's gonna be. I think it'll be close. I mean, they both have completely different play styles. Dark Zero has their own special little play style of just hard rush and all that, which is very unique. They have they just have like a very unique play style, but it can be easily countered. And then we haven't scrimmed the Sen that much because they haven't been in our because they were in our bracket. So I don't really know what Sen played that much. So I mean, I feel like it will be close, but it just depends on who shows up on game day. That's how every game depends on.
I'll close with this. We're on Yggdrasil's path. You were moving forward there at the end of the cap, you know, throwing down. Were you typing something to the team? Were you just, you know,
no? The call was all of us to play. The call was all of us to play forward, and then I mean, just no one was there. No help, I suppose.
Didn't matter. Same result. Well, man, hope to see you in Georgia. Excited to see you guys continue this reign, and always fun to watch you play, man. Been watching you for a long time, and just cool to see you continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate you. Give your love to the boys. 100 Thieves, Terra with
Pretty
us.
sure that guy was high.
Vicky, imagine you're going down. You're watching the Elim feed. It's 5 Terra Elims in a row, and it's coming from a man who's probably just. He's just like this. He's just chilling out, just getting those. I mean, insane.
I would think here, you know, sometimes if your forehead touches your screen, that's when you're really locked in. But Mans looks like it's just another day at work out here. You know, just making sure Vicky gets one pred right out here.
Yeah, no, seriously. When it comes to talent, excited to see what that man continues to do for the esport. Very good for it at that 100 Thieves. Showcasing why there's still the org to beat as long as
Chat,
that
what's your
guy
favorite
for sure
like
as well.
vegetable?
My friends, you can play Rivals anywhere. Now even more so. PS4. Can it handle all of Terra and what he does? Yes, it can. You can play it there right now, and Daredevil Season 4.5 will be around the corner next week, and you can play
sweet potatoes,
on PS4.
delicious.
I'd love it. Being able to have that opportunity, if you're still on the PS4, is always nice to see, to test out some new characters here. And if you saw Terra lighting up the feed like a bonfire, you too could try to play your hand at playing Human Torch there on the PS4.
So we knew it would live up to the hype, guys, but we end. What a day. I'm telling you, it's gone fast, but it's gone as somewhat expected here between all these matchups. But we have one final one, Vicky, and it's a good one at that. FlyQuest.
That's it. Nerf TTK's controller. You know what? Next tournament, next stage.
We're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Put TTK on mouse and keyboard. Okay, chat, that's really loud. Okay, this is gonna be another great game, chat. Who will win, FlyQuest? Okay, chat, I'm gonna start the prediction for the next game. It's FlyQuest against Rad. This is gonna be another great game. Okay. Dude, wait, what happened? Dude, I have 191 points. I had 700,000 4 days ago. Have you tried to stop wasting your money? I think tomorrow's games are gonna be. Does 100 Thieves play tomorrow? Since we're coming down on like teams. Does anyone know? Sunday? Let me see. I can see right now. America. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is only 2 games. Yeah, wow. Tomorrow's only 2 games, chat. Tomorrow's 2 best of 5s, and then Sunday 2 best of 5s. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Jay, do you aim practice often? Oh, I've never aim practice in my life. How much longer will you be streaming? Until this tournament's over. Visiting Florida is a bit warm, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Depends. I think outside is perfect. Ooh.
Hello and welcome back, my friends. We go to our last match of today, and my God, it's a good one. FlyQuest 2-0.
Wow.
2-0.
You guys think
won the group stage seeding last time in FlyQuest?
You guys think FlyQuest is gonna get rolled?
Just what a run they've been on, Vicky, and such a fun team to watch.
Yeah, this is another series that I've been looking forward to today because FlyQuest just looked like on another level, but Rad 2 to test out that against FlyQuest, it's gonna be, I feel like a challenge here because we're also talking about the veteranship that's on FlyQuest.
Yeah, this was the hardest matchup for me to pick because I've always picked Rad, Solaris every match. I've picked them even going back last time, but then like against FlyQuest, it's just so tough. So you know what? This is my prove-it game, and if they do so, okay, definitely, you know, a different song and dance. But FlyQuest, I mean, this team was already so good. Easily I would say the heartbreak, you know, of the team that should have advanced, never did. And it's because the talent they have. And this is my first time casting them again here as we go into our stage 2 of this grand final. But bringing in a talent like Vision is surely, I mean, we'll get to their roster in a moment, but can't wait to talk more about it. But that's going to make a big difference for what this team has done. But Rad, we know
this tournament has fucked my sleep. It's 3:37 a.m.
A couple of days. We saw them on stage 1,
and I'm awake since 7 a.m.
Roster's
Hey, same.
Yeah, you talk about Vision too. Just the,
I am
adding
exhausted.
Flexibility and depth to their duelist pool too. Seeing how that's gonna line up here as we take a look at Rad.
I think yesterday was a 15-hour stream, and I slept for like 5 hours. Last night I slept for a little longer, but at least tomorrow. Tomorrow starts later.
Crazy plays that we've seen before in the past.
Guru just doing it all there from Angela to Emma.
Okay, chat, we got the stream team. Oh, I think
Gale is just, I tell you, Gale has been so fun to watch his mechanics and how he's played. And they do it all on stream. They do it when it matters most. That team up and duo of him and Bedtime Story, they put people to sleep quite literally, man.
He's reading him a story here. Let's see if that's going to be able to work out together.
Because
we have seen that Hulk and No More
by
composition
Yakuya Premium. Appreciate the massive prime sub, my friend.
Crazy whale follow-ups as well in the middle of the strategist ultimates that we've been seeing.
Yeah, as we take a look at the team's highlights and what they've done to get to this point here. I mean, Guru bringing out the Angela to such success time after time. But we look at what is, then again, beats a demon, the demon. Look at this 5 stack, and he couldn't get them off the mat. The barrier was up. He finds another spot, and the team follows up with him. It's that kind of coordination that we've seen time and time again. Do you remember this battle?
Jay's confirming you never watched Bleach. Oh, I watched Bleach a long time ago, bro.
Whenever I saw Pizza
But
Demon and he was on the Jeff,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
smiling, but it's silent and deadly too at the same time.
My
with those
memory is
Jeff
shit.
ultimates that came in clutch so many times. Also, I believe it was the first time you and I were able to see Angela up on the MRI stage technically here when it comes to finding out where Angela really
I can't
stays
say any
in
name,
the
bro.
composition
Shadow.
with these triple Vanguards too.
Absolutely. Gilbert Noodle was such a
You've been here
clutch
long
group
enough, bro.
most
You
of
know
the
I
time.
can't
Just
read.
having that
I'm from
bedtime
Florida.
story and having the role that he plays, I feel like everybody knows the exact job that they need to do, and Gale able to bring that to just about any hero. They definitely have what it takes, talent-wise, experience-wise. They're right there. This is the proven team as we continue to watch them. Either way, very happy with where they've been. It's been a joy to get to know a lot of their roster, and I just love them as a team. But on the other side, it's FlyQuest, and FlyQuest is a team we've talked about for a long time.
When is the
and now we can
losers
talk about it
side
more as we look at their
semifinal
roster.
happening?
The
Losers
best
side
player from
semifinal,
Shroud
probably
X,
tomorrow.
in my opinion, by a slide was Vision. Big fan of this guy, and they bring him
Tomorrow,
and
I know
combine him with energy.
EMEA
Are
starts
you
at
kidding me?
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock
I mean,
my
you
time,
have
so
two
I
of the
can sleep a little
strongest
longer
duelists
in.
out
So I'll
here,
be
and they're all
live
on one
before
team
9
together.
a.m.
Very aggressive team, and I also feel like for some reason this team just thrives under insane pressure, and with how elongated the fights have been for these resets, that's where they shine in their element.
Wait, didn't Bleach end? But like the ending was so shit. They kind of like because it was rushed. They're redoing it.
Vest and what he was able to do to carry this team with the Vanguard role. Spark Chief is a demon. A demon. Remember we interviewed him back in June. His mom busting in the room. It's just so cool to see the love and the
No?
passion there.
I thought that's what
Energy
happened.
and Vision back to back on Duelist. And
I thought like the whole thing of him losing his powers and the way that he got it back for one last fight, which was actually pretty cool. I remember like the whole black outfit and that one little slash, and it was well, I thought it was like
Take a look also in the future, just Cooper's freezes are so on point as well, and if they let the Venom slide through, Spark is going to have a ball game. Together with Energy also having that flexibility, this is another team when we talk about making sure you have a good enough of a hero pool to be able to flex on there, it really could come in clutch.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Vest was the guy always whenever it came to answering the call for the Meteor M, and then on the opposition side, Spark Chief. Venom's crazy. His Hulk.
Before this game, hey Boba, how you doing, baby? Before this game starts, I'm gonna throw this downstairs real quick
because it's gonna line up. And guess who Vision played all the time on Shroud X? Namor. So you have one of the best Hulks, one of the best Namors. It's a recipe for disaster.
I think we're going to have the Gamma Squid coming out to play here, Cozy. I can't wait to see how this is going to fare against both of these teams, too, especially with that flexibility that we've seen from Rad, where they kind of come out with some compositions that other teams may not be expecting.
So it's a little bit of a dark horse, a little bit of a David versus Goliath story here. Goliath being what is the strong organ, I would say the favorites of the tournament, right there with Envy of FlyQuest, right? And the dominance that they've had. But hey, only one team right now is 2-0, and it's Rad. Don't call him David yet, guys, as what a great performance from them. And especially because we've seen now, as time has moved on, how the teams they've faced have gone about. They came back and beat Envy in what was such an insane run. It was one of the best games I've watched this tournament. So I'm excited to see them now against a very good Rad team.
Same. I've said it in the last broadcast. I have to say it again. If you guys missed out on this series, please go back and watch it because it was actually the most closest, most insane high-level gameplay that we've probably seen in Marvel Rivals esports in general, and it was all here within the MRI. Coming back from that, though, you know that FlyQuest feel pretty good. They were able to take care of a team like Envy, send them down to that lower bracket, still win, making the adjustments that they had, but it was so close even down to the wire for that last map.
Yeah, as we head into hour 4 here, guys, looking at what these teams are going to bring, I would expect no Adam Warlocks is my guess. You know, we have Gale flex into that. Zelos plays a disgusting Warlock as well. Vision can flex to it. Look for flexibility. I think these teams can play anybody and answer the call. So the pick ban phase is going to be important, but less so than we've seen in other matchups, in my opinion.
Let's get this going here. Game number 1 for our final series of the day. It's been non-stop action, very close fights here, and I feel like that's just been the theme that we've been highlighting within the MRI here as the first set of bans come out. No Emma, no Jeff after what we just witnessed from the other side of FlyQuest.
We said it last time, this team's always streaming when they play. Not this time. They're locked in. They're ready to go here. And if you look, you know, I would say they're probably going to try to target Spark Chief and some of their bans, but hey, just as I spoke, that first save belonged to Adam, and I think that's the play. I think that's so smart here because you know they're going to want to play it. I'm wondering if this band is going to go towards Adam and just try to get that advantage on the resurrection. So many, look at that. I had a feeling that was the direction they were going to go for.
Good call right there, Cozy. And domination too. We said this in the last series, but it's important to reiterate that having Adam be able to reset on a map like domination for that game mode just is so strong. You deny the opportunity now away from FlyQuest after they protect the Magneto and now taking out the Ultron from Rad Esports lineup.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is gonna be a Hulk ban unless they, I don't know, maybe go for the save here, because looking at what they have available, maybe Emma could also be a route that they go, but typically they do like to roll with the Hulk. We'll see what way they like to choose, because with going Venom out, it kind of limits what they want to go from here. They're thinking about it a lot. It's gonna be the Mantis save, all right? And man, that's definitely gonna help the firepower here for sure with this team.
They can't get it done
Okay,
with
chat,
the
let's
Ultron
get
to
it.
disguise. At least they're
Wait,
able
what
to
happened?
help them out.
I
here.
heard you were gonna
See if
ban
they're
me.
going to be the ones to rock that with the damage boost, and now looking on the other side with Red
Yo,
not being able to have.
I'm gonna be honest with you, TTK.
Last protect is going to be.
And it kind of forces them to ban Ultron.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Knowing what they are definitely gonna ban.
I could tell that you haven't played sports in your life, because your Magneto slam dunks, I feel like if you played basketball and tried to do a crossover, you'd probably break your own ankles.
Last ban though.
Okay?
Go about this, you know,
I'm gonna be honest with you, your mag,
thus far, potentially they go and shut down one of, I was gonna say,
Oh my.
Star-Lord, you know, Bedtime Story and Gale can play this
now
at a high level.
I just want to say,
Bedtime Story
now
and
I
Pizza
understand
Demon too, 'cause
why
we've seen
we
Pizza
lose
Demon
ranked
popped
games.
off on that Jeff Pryor on domination too. So
I just want to say now I
looking at what we
understand
have,
why.
Wondering if Guru really is gonna roll out with Angela. Can't tease me there, but something that is gonna be even more important is that Adam Warlock, that Rad will now be able to play.
I get MVP every game. You
And
know what,
Vision
TTK?
played
You
a
remind me of the
crazy
kid
Jeff
who used to
against
participate
and
in
it's
all
this
these
tale
like
we've seen time and
activities,
time again, right?
but
It's
you,
Jeff
the only thing you get
versus
is the participation
the Adam
award,
Warlock.
and you go,
And it just is
but I got an
repeating
award.
itself in what is a
Listen.
counter to try to shut down that resurrection.
Stay on Strange.
Hell's Heaven is the map we've seen.
Stay on Strange.
We've for sure seen Rad on this map.
No,
before.
hey,
We'll
good
see
shit, bro. Good
Fly
shit. You
Quest
actually did
is
pop
as
off.
well.
Good shit. Good shit.
This is the
No,
map that
you
we
know who
saw
got?
once
No,
again,
wait.
Bedtime Story just go
Tara
crazy
got
there as well,
MVP ace
as
all the
Pizza Demon
time.
being on that Jeff, but it's gonna be the start for game number one between these two teams.
No, I think,
that have been terrorizing that
I think I
upper
got it,
bracket
Shadow.
to
I think
find
it
out
says,
which of these teams
I
will
think it's
be
9 a.m.
Sitting happily in that grand finals.
Yeah, I think we get an early preview here on two teams that should make it to Georgia, or at least are favored to for the next land in the grand finals. But first, we find out our seeding here at Hydra Base as these teams lock in. Get ready, energy on Star-Lord, as we can see early with the Mantis boost from Cooper. Zealous on the Invisible Woman. We got the triple strategist ready to go, and it's going to be the
Okay, chat, let's see this. This is going to be a great game.
I was hoping there was going to be a follow-up counter porter right there, perhaps there too, before Spark is going to be able to just swap off, be able to get right back into the action, and it's going to be able to go over to that Captain America. So a little stall out here with the mission area unlocking in the next 5
You know what?
seconds.
Fine.
So it's patient play coming out first from FlyQuest.
No, and this Angel thing has
There you
worked
go.
against some of the other teams, but they haven't gone against a team like
Good shit,
FlyQuest, who
TTK, though.
may not be,
I'm
you know,
proud of you, bro.
tricked or
I'm proud of you.
gonna
Good shit.
suffer against Angela, but we'll see.
You better
Time
win.
has
You better
proven
win on
it's different
Sunday.
now as
You
Bedtime
better win on
Story's gonna
Sunday.
rotate to the back with his team. Sparkship and Vest are going to find themselves a bit CC now as they push in. Bedtime Story's doing exactly where we left off on
Playoffs are
Fire
next
here
weekend.
in Ignite.
The top
Also
4
allows
teams
the
of
rest of FlyQuest to try boosting up into those ultimates here. Forkydog nearing that invisible boundary, but Guru slams down here to get good
Thanks for the
amount of
kind
damage
words.
here.
Oh, no problem.
Vision already
I got a
having that
bully
Jeff ultimate
TTK.
online.
Vision now just farming up that ult, ready to go. Zealous can follow. Great patience here. Now, with a quick... Okay, we've got the good up.
Unlike you, your dad comes to my stream. Your dad's a homie.
Success here, but no one falling yet. The Jeff ult goes. Does he find himself some... Oh, my...
Oh, they try to isolate him with the Phoenix counter immediately afterwards, but it's not going to help them out. We're going to take a quick trip with the Uber driver that is Vision, sending the Vanguards off to the side.
And the point's not even taken yet. We've had a full ult
Energy is a
rotation
really
and
good
now
fucking
one
player.
person to catch.
I don't
This
think
is
he's
what
gonna
you come
lose.
here for, folks, in match number 4. Legendary from the skies. And Gale bringing them back now as Vest gets himself the quick...
Yo, what's up,
there
Johnny?
to shut down that.
Talk about the counter here to bring everybody back alive. By the way, they still haven't flipped the point. There is still a member of Rad still stalling out on this point, but FlyQuest are annihilating Rad in the front lines here, and it's just a matter of time before the point at least eventually flips. Now, to divert their attention to that point.
We had the entire ult rotation from both
Yo,
teams.
Bill Cat!
and
I
it was
appreciate the
just a
massive new
stun lock
Prime sub,
went
my friend.
away to fight it out here for their spot.
You don't
in
have
the
to tell
Grand
TTK
Finals
to throw
division.
my games. He already
With a pick
does,
there
trust
to
me.
get things rolling. 61%, 63 for him and Zelos. Cooper not far behind. Looking on the side of Rad. They have plenty charging
Thank you, Looney Tunes.
Will be the closest to it.
Well, Sentinels versus Dark Zero will be today. No, Dark Zero and Sentinels will be tomorrow.
This aggression from FlyQuest. Keep your eyes on Spark, though, as he's going to try to terrorize that backline, being on the Captain America. His bedtime story slowly approaching that Phoenix Ultimate 2. Forky Dog with the invisible boundary. And Vision already getting that Jeff Ultimate online for this next round of Ultimate rotation.
Yeah, good rotation there from Bedtime Stories. Vest has the ult ready to go, so he can counter if he needs to. Now Gilbert moving in slowly, trying to find that pick early. Good awareness from him.
TGK.
And good sustainability, 75.
I'm sure he's scrimmed these teams. Who's going to win?
For the team and ult up.
I love the way he was diverting his attention there, too. They keep him up alive now with Pizza Demon helping the rest of Rad to move up, but that's one shot as Ultimate used up here as Energy pops a Legendary and sneaks the KO onto Bedtime Story. No Phoenix
Ultimate. Yo, you taking notes?
Boundary, but here comes Vez.
You taking notes? Damn.
And Gale, the survivor, is going to be able to use that resurrection to bring them up, but here comes a Jeff to isolate the Adam Warlock. And they combat that with the Phoenix. So are you kidding me?
Perfect play here. FlyQuest absolutely barely hanging on at times and then firmly doing it to mix up both as Cooper now. The rotation's happening. They've got the ults ready. Zelos and him can keep the sustain far past 99%. Gilbert Noodle only one up to bat here. They're going to have to win an insane fight in the neutral. Right now, FlyQuest looking dominant.
It's just watching beautiful, colorful chess out here. Counter ultimate into counter ultimate between these two teams. Gilbert has that group HUD, though, and FlyQuest have a lot to help survive right through that onslaught of damage. They're nearing 99% overtime, while Rad have not been able to flip this point once.
Stop spamming my name, bro.
Power, purpose, perfection now with Gilbert Noodle moving in. He's got the imprisonment, looks for his prey. Good rotations yet again.
Oh, wow. Gale took out Energy.
Nothing as he shut down to 0% quickly. Gilbert Noodle continues to show patience now with Bedtime Story up, looking for the prey. Crashing down as the Phoenix, Vicky.
Ooh, wait, what? He took no damage. Oh, he ulted.
Gonna be able to activate to avoid taking that damage. Takes the Invisible Woman, which is even stronger here, taking Forky Dog all the way to the
Chris,
side.
don't call me Chris.
Him just trying to call out the invisible
Don't call me
woman
Chris.
in general here as Invisible Bounder from the
I don't
other
know
side
you
of
guys.
FlyQuest. Keep them alive, but it's an elongated fight with Guru having the sound of seduction.
No, don't call me
I think
Chris.
this was the play if they want to continue to be in this thing now. Trying to push back the opposition is Energy here as Doctor Strange with the choke, the hold to Respect Mother into the kick. Diamond push back now, and right now it's looking like Rad could potentially take this thing back, but not so fast as Energy invests as they move in.
Yes, Mother. Sorry, Mother. I won't do it again. I promise. But FlyQuest, they want this right now as they've been
Stop, chat. I'll ban
on
you.
this point.
Stop it.
The way they're split up. The pullback, though, as Spark Chief cannot get back. Pizza Demon dealing the finishing blow. And Gale still has not been called out yet. I believe he still has that passive available, and he still has that resurrection online.
No one can step off the one sliver left. Undefeatable coming from Cooper. Here comes the Agamotto Energy. Goes down as swiftly as he puts out the ult. Now Bedtime Story Guru get the pick. Respect Mother. She knows
I
best.
just want to say,
I'm
not even trolling.
And there we go.
I
Wow,
am
what a
6 for
fight
6
between
when I
these
twerk
teams.
for a team to win. I wish I was lying.
Understanding the win
I wish I was.
99-0, and
When I
this means
twerk
that they
for
are
a
being
team,
perfectly smart
they win.
with the way that they try to cycle through this to deal with this of FlyQuest.
Ice in the veins. Ice in the veins. We have a good set of 3 here between these two teams. Now Guru with the seduction. Gale still has that resurrection up and ready to go. Look for the combo.
Hello,
there.
J3. My
Okay,
boyfriend
we've got
Michael is
plenty of
watching. Can you
combos
shout him
set up
out?
here for
He's a
the
big
Marvel
fan.
Masterpiece
Yo,
that these
chat.
teams
Can we
have
get a
been
shout out to
pulling on.
Michael?
Pizza Demon ready for the show.
Oh no, he tried to actually heal up that one player over to the side by the health pack here. Is able to reset though with Guru having that on a seduction. Gale still in the back line, still having that karmic revival. As you can see, FlyQuest with Spark Chief leading the way with that freedom.
Now the question
charge.
is, did I just get lied to, or is there an actual Michael here?
Before slamming down the Meteor M and misses out on the Adam Warlock point blank.
Out of Gale, the plot armor, insanity now ensues.
I do have
as
magic
everyone
cheeks,
stayed alive
yes.
there. Spark Chief continues the aggression. Vision gets the pick there on Bedtime Stories while getting his team ready to roll. Gale is going to get the resurrection now. Legendary from Energy. They're just fighting back to back. It's FlyQuest looking like the main quest.
Oh, Vision have sent everybody down, and despite people coming back around FlyQuest, they immediately take over the point just as quickly as they had able to plant their feet on that point first.
That felt like 3 matches, Vicky. What the heck? That was insane, the trading, the perfection. You know, I kind of said it when we opened up. I wasn't sure if Angela was going to be the play against a team like FlyQuest. Not saying it's going to be gone and out with, but I think Emma is a much safer option here. And there you go. Gilbert Noodle can
Hey,
rotate
I just want to say,
nope, we're
couples
back to
who watch
Angela. Just
J3
kidding.
stick together.
No way. Let's see if this is actually what they stay with, though, for that first fight, though. Only because Gilbert Noodle also was on point when it came to bringing everybody together with those Groot ults, too. But with the Hulk and the more composition, it could do a lot better and trying to deal with Vision, trying to get into their backline, as well as energy floating around on that Star-Lord.
Oh, good call out there. Vest continuing to do what he does and
Also,
shines for his team. It's two
Chat,
absolute
I don't think I
titans.
have
One that
a good
has
hot
to
tolerance,
fall
bro.
out
These
this Olympic level
hot
effort
Cheetos are hot
as
for
the
me,
teams
bro.
move in. And
Is that
right
bad?
now, the aggression from FlyQuest has been crazy at the helm of Spark Chief, looking to portal them in, swap out like last time as he backs out into the point and gets to his comfort pick. Now looking on the other side, they do have Namor. We'll see if this changes the script for them.
Definitely gonna have
Oh,
a lot
Bedtime
more of that
Story
damage
has a good
output. You
Namor.
got that verticality where you can get on that high ground here, diverting their attention. But FlyQuest take that fight up to them, it looks like here, as the Squids do the job. And Cooper having that ultimate, though, just allows FlyQuest to have that slight advantage getting right back up to the point. But that could be combated easily with Forky Dog having that invisible boundary.
All right, here, Cooper with the ult to keep his team in this thing. Again, I expect this point to last for an eternity. Forky Dog as well can match. We'll see first one to laugh. Energy. Damage up, looking for the first limits. Gilbert Noodle, though, taking down Cooper, who did have the ult. Give advantage to Rad. Now, Forky Dog could push in with aggression with the team, but Energy won't
It
go
is
down
split.
lightly. Guru pushing in with the one-wing angel and quickly finds defeat.
Let's cue the music real quick while the Jeff ultimate comes out. The whale drops down. A whale versus a shark while Vision is still alive. Also kept alive thanks to that invisible boundary. As
Wait.
he sends him down. Oh, no, he tried to turn
Vision?
around. That was unfortunate, but Vision will be able to come right back around.
Vision?
As Rad are down to.
Insanity. Vision. Was
Vision?
that one back, you know, didn't have to fall off, but you know what, just gonna get a quick reset. Guru now resetting himself here as his team loses Gilbert Noodle 8% and climbing. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is just pure cinema.
It feels like a horror movie, though, right? It's like, what is Guru doing over to this left side here before Guru's like, oh, never mind, psych, and then it goes right back to the rest of the team here. And Guru does have that ultimate to bring everybody together, as well as Gale, as long as Gale could stay alive, maybe being on the high ground, as Energy also could get that damage boost with the Mantis coming right back.
And here comes the old Heaven Falls there as there's nothing from it. Forced to push back again because Spark Chief is just all up in this team here. He does get the kidnap, trying to throw him off, but guess what? He can fly, but not before he dies there. Now Bedtime Story looking, blessings of the deep up, trying to push the pressure on, but 41 and climbing for this team, Vic.
They were
Simplicity,
jumping energy,
exclamation
and
mark
that's what
tournament.
The legendary now out from this fight at the
You have
moment
EMEA and you
here.
have NA
While trying
brackets.
to keep everybody alive is going to be Cooper here with the Soul Resurgence, dealing a good amount of that damage before backing away. They understand that right.
I know Guru is really good on Angela, but I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I don't.
They're still stalling out here.
I mean, just absolutely.
I don't know how I like it in this team comp.
As it's FlyQuest coming out and blue to save, but Guru now
Have you ever played with Cozy?
position
Oh yeah,
off
I
the
played with
map
Cozy.
Goes the shark. Gale
Cozy's a
with
cool
the
guy.
rest to bring this team right back into it. If they're gonna win at all this thing, this is the fight to do it.
A shark shish kebab tastes a little rubbery here, but that's something Guru will walk away with the invisible boundary up from both of these teams. Spark Chief can keep everybody alive, though, with the freedom charge. Will just meter M slam down as the slam down save from Guru and the shield. He sends Vez.
Never mind, I spoke too soon.
Once again, Guru's situational awareness and the timing has just been on another level with Angela here.
Guru says, tell me how that lava is down there. What a throw off as he continues to get these eliminations off the edge. Bedtime Story gets energy out of this, and now Rad is able to get the point back. Not quite 99, but 97, Vic.
Man, I'm not over this. The protection, though, on the Meteor M. Get down, Mr. President. He came in with the shield at the perfect time.
The full jump in front of the bullet. That was all.
Bro, this shit is hot.
Certain death coming from the team. Vision now does have the ult ready with the legendary, and FlyQuest likes what they have to take this point right back. We'll see if the damage boost can come. Pizza team are gonna have to keep this team alive. Guru faced with pressure has the snowflake though, keeping them in this. Good rotations from this team, but the point, it's going back to FlyQuest. Someone's got to hop on.
Unfortunately, you have to go right back from the high ground, back down below, but they were able to survive utilizing that Invisible Woman shield around that legendary and getting out of the line of sight. Cooper here together with the Soul Resurgence and Pizza Demon having a dance up with the fate of both worlds. Red Esports trying to reposition to not use everything in the bank here, as Bedtime Story still has that whale, as well as Gilbert for that reset.
He's got to nail this Giganto here. He's looking to throw it. Vision's going to go out now. And oh no, look who could be caught. Okay, he's going to turn his eyes away there from the Namor.
Why do they show us the Jeff ult and then not actually show us if he got anyone in the Jeff ult?
Connection, but no flusher finish.
Forky Dog, though, gets the pull off of Spark Chief, sending him off the map.
Yes, chat.
Everywhere.
What else are you going to eat Cheetos with, bro? If you're going to get your fingers nasty and touch your keyboard and mouse. I don't want to do that. I'm a clean person. Also, energy is popping off.
Out of a Marvel movie, Kevin Feige could have scripted better now as energy continues to spin to win, gets rid of Gale.
Oh, and they got rid of the res. Oh, that's awful, chat. That's awful.
Focus on what is the win con of finding that res, but the portal comes out, Vic. The job's not finished, but Cooper makes it tough as Forky goes down.
They knew the assignment here, and while you desperately try to portal right back around, Rad Esports don't have the number capability as the body block also comes out too. Energy's not big enough from the other side of the portal though, and now here comes Guru on the Angela with no sustainability. Forky Dog goes out next, and FlyQuest take over map number 1.
Energy Cooper, the full Guardians of the Galaxy, getting it done, making it their main quest for FlyQuest to move on to that grand final.
I need to see Energy stats, bro. I need to see this. Energy is really fucking good. I need to see this. Show me the stats.
And I'll be honest, Vic, I think this is going to be a great match between these two
Show me the
teams.
stats.
Talent is razor thin.
Yeah, just Energy having all the damage boosts that he needs to pop off as well. They knew the assignment. They knew they'd have to back away, wait on Energy. Energy also forcing a lot of the attention off of not only his team, but forces the Rad in general just to drop down and recontest on the point, splitting them up from the high ground that they want.
Star-Lord has played a lot, JCat.
They handled the Atom to perfection. You know, like just Energy knowing the job, the assignment, and the hunt that he had to do mid-season. We saw him do it on Psylocke. This time it's Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Man can do it all.
Energy is just, he's just a good DPS
chat can't forget
player.
about Vest, who continued to land the slam dunks, rise from the depths of lava that Guru put so many teams down to. This was just such an A-class effort from the entire team.
He had enough. He had enough. Even the safety measure that they try to put into place for the Atom, it's just, this is a team that knows what this team needs to
Jay, the skins that you posted on Instagram, can you show me where you found them?
The table here, Energy having some help too on the high ground at the very end for that last fight, preventing Gale from even being able to use that Karmic Revival.
No, great shot out there. In general, it came down to just a small step.
Oh, these are all the new skins.
Wow, that was the moment.
Yeah, those are all new skins, man. Those are on season 4.5.
But even at that, look at this. He comes back, passive found, doesn't matter. Energy continues to get it done.
Okay, chat, I'll be right back, bro. My mouth is burning. I need to go get some water.
Here when it comes to pro play. Energy taking our MVP 33 for Des. That's what you want to see from him.
Being on that Star-Lord 15 final hits, as well as a little swap up there with the graphic, because he was on that Star-Lord 33 and 4 only 2. With those 15 final hits, are you 32,000 damage? In comparison, if you look on the other side, Bedtime Story, that highlight duelist that we keep talking about, had 32,000 output damage.
It's crazy. I mean, these two teams matched blow for blow, but on top, it was a FlyQuest able to get it done in domination. Again, Rad won 2-0-2-0 their last two matches, so they are facing unprecedented times here, at least at this part of the tournament. I mean, that just lived up to what I thought it would. I gotta tell you, like, just so fun, the chaos between them. Guru saying, hey, Angela didn't work the first time. It's gonna work the second, and, you know, he made it work with those push-offs.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing on that phase of the map, right, you have so many opportunities to get the environmental KOs, and that's what he did. He popped off there, too, on the Angela, and so he made it work, but against a team like FlyQuest, you're going to need a lot more.
Your bald king.
Yeah, this team knows how to lock back in. FlyQuest is ready as well. Guys, we have such a good one. Could go to Game 3. We'll have to find out. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break.
down. Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh, okay. I filled up my water. I don't have to go anywhere. Chat, let's finish this. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited. You guys probably already watched this, but Emily and I, after this series, we are going to go watch the season 2 finale of The Boys. And then we're starting season 3, maybe. We're catching up. We're catching up. Dragon Wolf. I appreciate the message. 28 months. Fuck me if I'm wrong, but is J3 watching Overwatch? Well, Ricky, see you later, man.
Guys, and welcome back from what could be our last break as these two teams meet. And Vicky, it has lived up to the hype. A lot of Rad fans out there, a lot of Fly believers.
Hope you're doing well, Jay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Fans went great. What makes Fly great is their strategists can adjust very easily. They got rid of Adam Warlock, but Vision adapting the Jeff to such success. They've got to get rid of Mantis. They've got to get rid of the Jeff here. Something, and or the Star-Lord. There's a lot of threats they got to focus on.
Yeah, you only got so many bans, right? And, you know, if you look at the other side, FlyQuest had banned the Star-Lord against Rad Esports, understanding, right?
I like
what
Cozy's
they
casting.
could have. And not only that, too,
I like
the
Vicky's
Mantis,
casting.
the Jeff, everything that
I think all the
allowed
casters
them
for this game
to
are amazing.
completely take over that first game. Literally flying high here with that dub in that first game alone. You have to imagine Rad having a little bit of fire under themselves. Forky Dog had some standout moments, too, we saw with the Invisible Woman, but then Guru with that Angela had tried to make some playmaking abilities. I'm not expecting
to know why they did it a week apart.
Maybe we do if we did.
Yeah,
we get that triple Vanguard strategist lineup too.
Yeah, you know, last time they kind of put the attention towards Adam, Venom, Emma, and Ultron, but you can only focus on taking away so much of their strength. So are you comfortable with what you had? You think you could have won that maybe? And you try to test that again? Domination sometimes doesn't always tell the full story of the team's game plan here. But again, Rad in uncharted territories. But now both of them, as they're going to be going to Araco, which is what neither team has faced.
Jay, are you coming to Atlanta? I don't know if they're inviting me or not.
No stats to look at in terms of how they've performed on the map.
Yeah.
If they invite me to Atlanta, I'll let you guys know. If they don't, then I'll probably be watching the finals here at my house.
2-1 each. So sorry, 2-0 each. So it's the fact that they have both success and there's now both going to this map for the first time. A map that we haven't seen today too, by the way. So I like a nice different setting here for our final series.
Can you just go?
Yeah,
What do you mean,
no,
can I just go? Can I just go
absolutely.
myself? Yeah, probably, but I want to co-stream it. If I go there myself, they're not probably going to have a co-stream station, and I can't co-stream.
Then probably because they're both pretty hot at the moment from what they're bringing to it. But yeah, I think Bedtime Story versus Energy is going to be a big thing to highlight here. I also believe that the Atom could sneak
What's the
through
likelihood
Vicky.
of them inviting you?
Typically plays that role. Vision did though as well. So does Vision continue to
I don't know, chat.
ride the helm of Jeff? If Jeff is banned, how do they rotate? FlyQuest, if I'm Rad,
Listen, I would love to go co-stream.
The same stuff go through.
I just don't know if they are. I don't know if they're even inviting
when you
streamers.
have
I don't
that
know.
Pushover area, once you get to the first choke of a Racco, Jeff could shine through. But then if you have the Rocket Raccoon too, if you're starting off on the defense, you at least get that BRB to bring back a Vanguard back if you do want to hold that choke the way that we see most of these teams hold. So that could be the trade-off there, depending on if that.
Do you think many people will main Daredevil? What, the new character that comes out? Yes.
Keep in mind, guys, this is the last we'll see of some of this meta as we continue to go into what is going to be patch 4.5. If you guys don't know, launching next week. A lot of changes to it and a lot of addressing the triple strategist, right? Venom, I don't even know if we'll see Venom again after that patch goes live, after what the anti-healing is going to be from him. But either way, that should be fun. Mix things up a little bit. You know, I love that Jean Grey had their fun, and then Hela was off the bench. Now Hela's right back in it with her buffs as well. And so I expect that to shine. Maybe Blade makes an appearance eventually.
I bet keyword eventually. And Hela too, I was like, Hela buffs, interesting. That's very interesting. She's a terror within my respective games. We see the recent potential that Hela has, as well as space control too. So that's gonna be something else to look forward to. Although, let Venom out, let him out, let him out. I want to see him play out, but I don't think that's gonna really
Yes, Twitch streamers have been invited to events related to Marvel Rivals in Atlanta, especially the grand finals of the Marvel Rivals Ignite season, which concluded DreamHack Atlanta in October and November of 2025. The event hasn't even happened. How does AI even know?
Ready to go, guys. This could be it to wrap up an electric day.
And by the way, Kaze, I appreciate the massive prime sub. Absolutely insane. I appreciate it.
Relax and enjoy as we get to the
Yo, what's up, Undead? How you doing? Fever! I appreciate the massive prime sub.
This is a key ban on this map. I like the decision.
Gilbert Noodle was a problem at the end too, right? We saw Gilbert Noodle try to roll out with the Emma Frost at some points. You could try to get for some more of these environmental picks, but with the triple Vanguard, it's really nice and
taking a lead break, bro. Do yourself a favor. Stop, man.
Yeah, as we look at the first save going to him, and they're going to go with Gale back on Adam. You know, I think clearly they energy hunted down Gale and found the key to success there, and that was tough.
And I will say this, chat, I hope they do invite me, if they do invite streamers, because this is going to be the first Marvel Rivals event in NA, but not only is it going to be in NA, it's going to be the first one open to the public, and I really want to see how big the crowd for Marvel Rivals is going to be. It's the first tournament. It has to be big, right?
Maybe here, especially if they roll out with the Jeff, that's something you could try to save an ultimate for, especially if you let the Phoenix slide through. As we get to see the next ban going forward, it's going to be the Ultron. I do like this, considering Ultron also really helps out with that triple strategist lineup, as well as on this map, there's so many vertical spaces you could hold.
Yeah, they banned Ultron last time, so same ban for them. Maybe they're just trying to get a little bit more information here. Okay, the jet, that needed to happen, right?
Yeah.
So now you're forcing them to rotate. This is what I expected. I think they want the Atom. Don't know if they saved the Atom here, if I'm being honest, but I know they're plenty comfortable with it. If you're on the side of FlyQuest, okay, they do. They save the Atom. So Jeff is out. They rotate Zealous.
I'm pretty sure not even if people like
Venom here too. They're thinking about
if people don't even like Marvel Rivals, I'm sure people that actually just like Marvel are going to show up.
And the Venom would just go absolutely insane. But Mantis is that priority. I like that final ban here as a final safe pick goes out for Rad, and it's going to be the Jeff themselves.
Ooh, honestly, okay. I like what Rad did here. I think they've done a good job with what they've put together. Trying to get, you know, the Jeff for themselves, ban it from the opposition, also get the Atom for themselves. Unfortunately, not banning it that time. And we've seen what they've been able to do. Again, Pizza Demon has been quite literally the demon soldier there that is Jeff. And
Jay, have you thought about reaching out, if you haven't yet, and just asking if you could co-stream there?
It's on the table for
I have not.
At the very least. You don't have that damage boost here. And
you know why?
Both sides, no Emma, no Mantis here. Ultron, Star-Lord.
Because I'm actually really scared to talk to people. Well. Like I'm really shy, and I usually wait for people to ask me. And if they do ask me, I can make a conversation after. They have to break the ice.
Yeah, as they lock in, and we're gonna have what we
I don't want to seem like that needy streamer. You know what I'm saying, chat?
Bedtime story, putting out the Conchu, Gilbert Noodle.
I don't want to be like, hey guys, are you inviting me? Hey guys, hey guys, like pulling their shirt like a little kid on their parents. Hey.
Tough triple Vanguard effort here from FlyQuest. We know what they like to play.
What if they feel the same way? They don't feel the same way. It's an organization. I'm pretty sure.
Was to the Emma to shut them down.
I'm pretty sure what happens is like the higher ups will be like, hey, here, you know what? Here's this money.
Last map, or is this going to be a turnaround? It was a gamble up in the air.
Just go find a streamer that you can fly out if they want to go.
On this map, but I've found success again on this game mode here. So as we get started, there's going to be some track history to at least rely on for the future, depending on which of these teams come out on top.
Absolutely, as we head in, ready to go. And looking at this early approach, as the teams are already out of the gates here, Energy is going to be on that first difference. Guru trying to get people displaced right off the rip here now. Bedtime Story is going to try to farm up the ult fast, 34-45, and climbing like milliseconds up on it. Guru, nice shield protection as he's trying to find some displacement.
Guru sticking to this Angela even on the attack too. It's great when it comes to displacing that triple Vanguard lineup. You split even more attention up, and you have to worry about that of Cooper already building up that Loki ultimate so quickly. Same thing with Bedtime Story, matching that, has the Conchu ready to go as he wants to send it up to break out this choke, playing a little split up as Cooper's gonna be able to get that God of Mischief online first.
Oh yeah, he loves to have those Loki clones to balance off and get that rolling for him. The Born Again is up again now, as that's going to keep the team. What a good copy, by the way, from Cooper there to give their team the aggression and just the stall roll defense that they're able to do here. Groot going down, trying to get the Conchu rolling, and they do get a little
true, Debert.
Because you got the
True.
Bringing them back around too. Those two members and the Eye of Agamotto from the sky as the Omega Hurricane and the Shark get the feast like Thanksgiving came early. Make way for Gale.
Damn, big ult from Gale, kill everything, but Vision getting the fucking mass res on everyone.
Born Again there because it's just going to keep this team foot on the pedal here, right? Because my gosh, what a great way to bring them all right back yet again. There's a quick heal up. Teams are low. Forky Dog gets the pick. That's what they want now. Bedtime Story's going to follow up. Heaven falls. Guru makes Energy fall, and it's Rad now pushing down the point.
Everybody eats now. Everyone grouped up together at the hands of Guru, and everyone knows who's played Angela.
He has to get the portal down quick. He has to get the portal down quick before they hit that.
Now coming in from Vez off the Doctor Strange portal.
And Angel's ult just so sick. Love hearing that one. Heaven fallen here. It's now going to be a damage boosted. Bedtime Story doesn't need the Star-Lord. It's all going to be Jake here. Or it goes by many names. Mark, right? As he got the Conchu ready to roll with them. The God by his side. We got Invisible Boundary up. Here's the combo. And a flush.
Damn, they're doing a great job on countering that comp. Good shit, good shit. The Moon Knight Groot combo.
Building up that ultimate a second time so quickly. Rad winning another team fight.
Again, I love the big ban phase that Rad had here, and it's coming to show to light as Pizza Demon is ready. Once again, the Jeff NATO is on lock. Vision climbing up to that ult. Cooper again forced to go to Luna now. Can't stay on the Loki with that Moon Knight. Spark Chief can dive. They can try to thrive, but right now it's all Bedtime Story and Rad.
Oh, here comes Spark though as the invisible boundary comes out and the Sharknado is back to clear the space and the damage output. Cooper falls victim. Zealous still alive. The invisible boundary could come in clutch as it is called in the legendary to even buy an even more space.
Well, this is the last game today, yeah.
Vision though gonna get that res off of the team. Bedtime Story gets Spark Chief out. Right back though is the symbiote coming back to life here as Guru is gonna try to fall down, bring up the axis, slice and dice to find his prey. He does locate 101, but doesn't get it out.
Oh, Vest, carry it, bro. Come on.
Finding more heads here, but then you flip the script. Vision gets a self-resurrect, and
I actually could not believe
up in the driver's seat with
FlyQuest won that fight. I thought Rad was gonna take that.
I was curious how they're gonna handle this because Zealous used to play Adam. Bringing in Vision though was such a great way to utilize his strengths as both a aim-dominant duelist, but also the strategist here. Energy climbing. Spark Chief close behind. Pizza Demon's got the ult to go right off the edge, but it's Gilbert getting energy out of this thing early.
That's like stun there too at the same time.
Wait, Vest almost has ult again? What the fuck?
As the Jeff ultimate comes out from Pizza Demon. Nice raccoon, I guess, this way. As Rocket would not be happy,
Spark Chief saved this little raccoon!
Spark Chief activates a feast.
Wow.
He feasts off on what is left from Rad. Gale gets a resurrect onto himself with the passive, but it may not be enough. Not enough bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna be...
And overtime ticking away. Rad are nowhere.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It felt like Rad.
I understand Rad is like a stream team because, you know, it has a few streamers on it, but like, bro,
Guess what? Vision bringing
I don't
right back, and they get the job done.
I don't agree with some of the picks that they're doing. I think Guru needs to get off that. I think running Groot is good. I think Guru needs to play something else.
Bedtime story just consistently shutting down the chokes with the hand of Khonshu.
I don't think it's working. They need to change something up. They've been doing the same thing for the past 2 games. It ain't working.
High ground, your strategist playing down below.
Where's the coach at? Coach!
They still were able to prevent that point from getting any sort of progress with the way that they were also able to stall. The Venom too helping them.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is what we pointed out before. There's just not a weak
Show me
link
shiny
on
stats.
this
Stat
FlyQuest
check.
roster. And I mean, pointing it out right there, Spark Chief, yes, it was just a rocket.
Oh shit!
Boom.
If you look at
Comes
this,
back,
if you look at the
kills the team, gets
stats, it looks
another
like, you know,
follow-up with it.
FlyQuest got their
And that's what
shit
we said, right? We're
rolled,
like,
but
okay,
to be honest with you, they
because
didn't.
they did that last time.
Because of the stall.
They have to. You can only ban so much. The Atom snuck through, and they were ready for it. It's the flexibility of the strategist of FlyQuest for me.
I thought we were supposed to be on the same side, Frank.
That's what it means when it comes to Marvel Rivals as a game. It's the game of counter picks here and playing to your strengths. As we get to see what Rad's going to roll out with here on the defense. Was wondering, yeah, I guess we are going to maybe stick here to that Angela as I see the silhouette.
A FlyQuest there, showing the, you gotta love the mascot there, the green, the leaves of Groot now. Spark Chief looking up, trying to find his prey, and they really don't have to go far here to secure their spot in the grand final. Spark Chief now pushing forward and getting the walls out early, creating a lot of pressure, but it's going to be energy with the pull down there. Nice job and good separation. Looking towards it now, we do have Guru, who's going to be back on Angela. You've seen it once, you've seen it again here now as he continues to push forward.
But look at the space that Spark Chief is building up on this high ground with these Groot walls too, with energy finding Gilbert Noodle, a nice little sneak through, and Vision on the Punisher together with the Bucky. Talk about the damage output now that as FlyQuest roll out through that next choke.
I've seen Vision go 1v6 against teams on this hero. I mean, you got the old comp, the old team up might be gone from the game, but Bucky and Punisher are backing down for business with the bullets to do it. Guru with the shield deflect. Good job shutting down that cooldown now, as we're going to have the axes potentially fly, but Guru right now unable to get what he wants out of there. The mag bubble for the push off, but he does get the limb.
Where is my Uber driver? Take me, put me down, nothing to save him, not even with the invisible and pushing, but the invisible boundary now from Zelos, trying to enable energy to get more of these resets. Forky Dog keeps the team alive with their invisible boundary to prevent that from happening.
You gotta try to win this without Gale popping the res. That would be huge for the
Hey,
team
baby.
because they have 2 minutes to go.
Hey, baby.
And counting. Spark Chief looking for that Prism, trying to get behind that Magneto barrier, waiting for the cooldowns. Patience is key here. Gilbert Noodle with the feast and nothing to trade from it. Spark Chief, here we go.
Ooh, but brings everybody together in that next choke, dealing good amount of damage, but the survivability is too much here as Rad stay alive now, and Gilbert trying to get away before bedtime.
Oh no, they missed oh no.
Doesn't get shut down, he gets taken out. Born Again rings out as Gale brings him back together, and they can play a lot more aggressively, but they have to recontest to prevent more space being brought.
Wow, they actually didn't kill that Venom. Good shit by Gilbert, bro. Like, not die there.
Counters it well. Gale would get.
Wait.
Guru, though, who's the one that falls to Zelos now as the resurrection happens on the side yet again. And here we go. Once again, it's energy popping Gilbert. It's energy.
Bro, that double res comp is actually crazy, dude. The Loki just copies the Atom, and the Atom just reses as well.
Well, we're here too to follow up the God of Mischief from Pizza Demon had just gone hard, but with Cooper getting the copy onto the invisible boundary, may not have that same impact here, but Endry looking back also have that Kraken impact to reset here, and it's just scrappy battles with FlyQuest having the ultimate economy in their favor.
Oh my gosh, Kraken down, making an impact indeed. He used the reset yet again. He's gonna face them right to the grand finals. It's
Damn.
FlyQuest once again finding themselves in the seeding round.
Unfazed, Cozy. That's what I saw from FlyQuest. The way that they're always able to retake fights, even after they lose, even with just 1-2 members, is impeccable.
Yeah, I mean, I can say this confidently. I'm telling you, the best acquisition in the offseason was Vision coming to this team. That was
Chat,
already stacked, and they just look dominant. And I got to say, Rad looks great. Rad looked very good there, but FlyQuest, again, they were the favorites coming in here right there with Envy. They took down Envy, now taking down another top team in Rad. I mean, just what a performance all around, but it does come from just the flexibility and strength of this roster.
Also, it's very nice to see how Cooper was able to play Loki despite the nerfs and having that healing output, being able to get those copies right on time. Even the earlier copy before that last fight into the Adam Warlock to get the resurrection to allow the team to still hold down on the defense here. While Rad, we saw amazing performances as they were clearing out this first initial point when they were getting progress, but it was just lights out with the way that FlyQuest was holding different positioning.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Reel almost looks better.
I think FlyQuest just played better.
And Gilbert have that down.
It showed, I guess. I don't know.
Just like when they went against Envy.
I don't agree with some of the stuff that Rad was running.
Energy, getting it done,
but maybe that's what they were running because it was working in scrims or maybe previous matches. But
these two teams go at it. Cooper-tastic coming away with what seems like his 100th MVP.
Always seeing Cooper's name up here for all the right reasons, right? 14 KOs, despite that, to be able to follow up here, going down only 4 times. I mean, you even saw at the very end, when you have just a Kraken impact there, the final judgment in your face, you have no strategist ultimates, it's gonna be lights out.
Absolutely, as we find ourselves now looking in the stage being set for
FlyQuest was super slept on against NB too.
Next couple of days.
Oh, that is right. They did beat NB, right?
Round. And then it comes down to eliminations where heartbreaks will happen. But first, let's get this stage set. And listen, last time FlyQuest won it all, got that first round seed. It didn't happen for them, but this is a different roster, a different team, different mentality, Vicky, and you'd love to see it.
That also means that FlyQuest will be sitting happily in that grand finals, and Envy will have to go through another series if they want to get some revenge.
Absolutely. Here we got ourselves just so fun to get the interview going here in just a moment and seeing what this team, who is used to the winning position a lot of the time here, at least in the early stages. Can't wait to ask them what the difference of this year or this time versus last time was in this tournament, Vicky. But what a way to end on a fun note.
Yeah, I really want to dive into their comms too. Their situational awareness and being able to call out how to counter rotate and then re-engage is impeccable. That's actually very hard to do when it comes to timing in this game. I feel like when it also comes to playing against really good players that are also very good at not only ult tracking but calling out what the win conditions are on the board.
Let me give you guys the points.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's a great point.
Wow, wait a minute. I just realized something.
They kind of always knew what to expect and what to counter with the ults. And
FlyQuest had 37%. Oh my god, FlyQuest is eating fucking steak and lobster tonight.
For what was to come.
Oh my!
And just like we got the breakdown a little bit on Nemesis and who's their shot caller and game and fight planner. Curious now with this kind of newer team of FlyQuest. Who does the role there? As we look at the bracket, the stage is set for our final days. Vicky, Rad versus Envy there is going to be a good one.
Yeah, you do not want to miss that one. That lower bracket finals is going to be incredible, especially after what we just seen from Rad. One of the only teams that have no issue in experimenting on the different lineups that they provided, looking at that Angela, trying to make it work. But against a team like Envy, it's going to be difficult if they want to find themselves trying to get that run back versus FlyQuest too.
Yeah, and I like that they're sticking with what they have. I mean, Guru, we talked to him, and they know what they can do with Angela. Heck, she's only getting better the next patch, so, you know, you might as well perfect what you've practiced now thus far. And it's worked for them, right? They were 4-0 going into today's matchup. You know, you can't take that loss as just some devastating blow and your whole strategy out the window. Still worked very well. And we welcome in someone I've not had the pleasure of talking to. I talk to him all of the time offline. Great to invite him in. I'm pumped to hear it. Vision, what's going on, man?
Oh, he has his whole team behind him.
What's going on, man?
Not much, you know. Just one, that was easy.
Damn!
Hey, you got the whole team together. And
damn!
I was going to ask about you going into this. So cool to see everybody here for the interview. You guys, you've been here last time. You were here during the seeding round when you guys made it to this far, but you bring on Vision onto this team. What is the difference from the team from June to right now? And it starts with this guy.
I mean, I think we're just stronger out now. I definitely see myself as an improvement to the roster, and I think we're like probably the best now, I'm not gonna lie. That's about it, honestly.
Damn!
Love the confidence, my guy. Love the confidence.
Man, I love seeing the support you guys have as a unit right now. You got the mascots in the back. You guys are flying high, literally living it up to the name. You guys are here in the grand finals. Hey, let's go. I honestly, I just want to ask you a question right now. With the way that you guys had that series versus Envy, I didn't get to talk to you guys. I mean, tell us, that was incredibly close. One of the best matches we've seen. Like, literally one of the best. Coming out of that series specifically, you guys already stating you're feeling so confident. Are you feeling like you guys are ready in case you guys have to fight Envy once again? Do you feel like you're going to be beating them, you know, even cleaner than what it looked like before?
I mean, I don't want to say much, but I think it'll be a very good game regardless. Envy and us are definitely the top 2 teams NA. I think we've learned more of our mistakes from that game to really help us improve as a team. So I think if we do play them again, it will probably be a little bit easier.
Yeah, Tay, it was.
I've got a question for you. You know, last time Sentinels, 100 Thieves, they did the boot camp. Looks like the boys are all together right now. So obviously big props to the entire room back there. Are you guys planning to stay there as that boot camp going into what is, you know, obviously the main stage here as we go to the group stage, elimination stage? Or is it here just for the seeding? Talk to me about this because I didn't know you guys were together.
We're here for the whole event. The second the playoffs are over, we're out, but we're here for the whole thing. We're together. We're doing good. We all like each other. We got good vibes. You know, it's good.
We all like each other.
That makes you.
Heck yeah, man. Hey,
he was paid to say that, chat. He was paid to say
that last time, so I'd love to see it.
What's up, Actual?
I do have one last question for you guys, because something that really impressed me for your entire team is the way that even when certain members were picked off, your re-engagement and positioning was always on point in taking the fight, so that way you don't give them any room to breathe. Can you talk a little bit about how the communication flows for your team?
I mean, the communication's good. Everybody talks. No one's quiet. We all know what to do whenever anything happens. We're always prepared. So if one person goes down, we know exactly what we need to do with our 5 people. There's a process for everything. It's just like perfect. Everybody talks is always
absolutely. You love to see it. I mean, you guys are a veteran group. I mean, you were right there going to China Vision, and then this whole team. I mean, we know what they can deliver. So you guys have the tools. You have everything you need. We're so excited to not only see you guys perform at the level we know you're capable of, but just great to bring you guys on in here. Enjoy the win. Get that reset for the grand finals.
How you doing,
and
baby?
Get that top seed that I know you guys want.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Doing, baby? Hey, come here.
Alrighty, guys.
Hey,
Vision, great
don't
talking
you
to you
love me
finally,
anymore?
And again, just
Come
you know,
here.
right after the
don't you
Envy game,
love me
I was
anymore?
talking with him, just like it was so cool to see the excitement from what I know that they can put together there. Huge
wanna lay in your
acquisition
bed? Come on.
from them on FlyQuest, and we saw it come to light here, Vic.
Yeah, I had no idea they were together, by the way. Like, that's a team up already on its own. Like, the fact that they're all boot camping together just highlights how much this team means business. I already knew that before, but I don't think people recognize how strong it is to have the entire team together in one room, especially when you're playing out these type of online shows.
Last time the two teams together won both the seeds, right? And so they both made it that far, and it helped them. It helped them for sure going into what was China, now Georgia. That's a team I expect to see there. But hey, seeding round's one thing. We'll see him on the main stage, certainly. But let's go and talk about it. If you're just now coming into today, what was a lightning-packed day of so many teams here going on about 5 hours. From start
do I
to
really
finish,
have to
we
wake up
saw
early
things
tomorrow?
From upsets to absolute people handling business as always right away, Vicky. I mean, there was just cinema from start to finish. And again, we still have a couple great matchups to go.
Yeah. Best of 3, you know, being today has been a double-edged sword for some of these teams. But slowly, we're going to be going into territory where we're going to have a lot more games being played out for our teams, more band opportunities to see which of these strengths these teams need to lean on more, and maybe certain compositions that they'll be forced to play that they're not comfortable with too.
Well, Vicky, I've got to say, you know, last time, you know, it didn't go so well for you prediction-wise. This time, on top with that 100 Thieves call. Love to see there the big difference between it. We were you know, dang near perfect there on the calls, but it's Vicky with the 4-0 coming from the 0-4. What a comeback, Vicky.
I was about to say, I was so behind, guys. Like, you have no idea. The entire time I'm talking to Cozy, we post our predictions at the same time to make sure nobody is peeking at the other paper.
You have a cat
but we
called
make the comeback.
Baby
But
Meow?
Cozy, you're still leading it by 1 point. There has to be another comeback opportunity. We got to see how these matches play out.
chat.
I'm in shambles. Every time I pick Sentinels,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
swear,
I'm pretty sure this is done. What I need to figure out is what time those games are tomorrow. If you go to Marvel Rivals and their website, it does say tomorrow starts at 8 Eastern. Dude, is anyone's Twitter working? My Twitter's not working. Okay, hold up. I guess I gotta open up. Okay, I don't know. Okay, my Twitter's not working, but I need to pull up. Does anyone know? Okay, Marvel Rivals Esports. Tomorrow. Oh, it's probably loading. Tomorrow. Oh, there we go. It's slowly working, chat. It's slowly working. Does tomorrow start at the same time? Fuck, I don't know. Oh, did you find it? Okay. Stage 2 in EMEA will begin soon, running October 5th is, no, tomorrow's the 4th. That starts at 1400. So that's probably minus 6. That's 8, right? It starts at 8 a.m.? Oh, I thought I was going to be able to sleep tonight. Okay, chat. Well, apparently tomorrow starts at 8 a.m. So, yeah. Woo! Crazy. I thought I was going to be able to sleep. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for another, what it seems like, a 15-hour stream, 3 days in a row. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. You getting old? Hey, TTK, bro, while you are too busy sleeping and maybe VOD reviewing and practicing for like 2 hours a day, I'm out here doing 15 hours days, bro. I put 15, 30, I put 45 hours in. Listen, in 3 days. Okay, chat. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Impossible when you're a pro. TTK, you're not even a pro, bro. After I seen those Magults, I would call you... You were probably like Angel Reese out there. Oh, I don't know, bro. Anyways, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I love you guys. Appreciate you all. We're going to watch... I don't think we have anything planned for tomorrow. We're just going to watch the EMEA finals. After the EMEA finals, we are going to move on to a little bit of ranked. And then after ranked, I think we're going to be going on and moving on to the NA bracket as well. Yeah, good shit, TTK. Good shit, TTK's dad. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I think TTK's dad is carrying that household and probably feeding TTK some really good dinners before his matches. Maybe laced with a little bit of, you know, performance-enhancing drugs. Yo, what do you call it? Skin. Appreciate the massive Prime sub as well. Anyways, chat. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. We might do a little bit of content tomorrow. We'll see. But I love you guys. I appreciate you all. Angel Reese is good, by the way. Hating for no reason. I don't know about that, bro. Every time I wake up and I look at my Twitter, I always see those guys who always bet stupid amount of money on Angel Reese, whether she's going to make her first shot of the game or not. And those guys are fucking hilarious. And I love it. So anyways, chat, love you guys. Take care. Stay amazing. Stay sexy. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. So are we going to sleep? Fuck yeah, I am. I'm going to go watch the season 2 finale of The Boys. Oh, wait. And TTK, I have something to say to you before your next match.